Here's my open newsletter template that I've provided for you. I want to show you a few things about this template that will be important to understand. First, be sure that in the window drop-down menu and under Workspace, you have chosen typography. If it doesn't look exactly like this, you could go and choose to reset typography. That way it should look like this, and that will give you all the palettes and tools that you need to create your newsletter. Up here is your control bar. Down on the right are the palettes, and on the left are the tools. I'm going to use my selection tool, it's the black one on top, in order to show you a few things. First, I want you to notice that when I type a W, all of the grids and guides disappear. If I type it again, they come back. So it's kind of handy to type it so that you can have a preview of what your document will look like. And then type it again so that you can see exactly where you might need to place things. Something else that you should notice is that this palette, which is called the Pages palette, shows us that we only have one page here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace this dummy text with the text that you downloaded in your folder. So here is let me just show you, here is my newsletter files that I downloaded. When I open it, you can see there's a Microsoft Word document here. There's the newsletter template that I'm working with, and there's the art class photo that we'll place over here. But for now, we want to get this text in here. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to put my T tool in this column. Then I'll do a Control or Command A for select all with your text tool. And then from the File drop-down menu, I'll choose Place. This is where I choose my Microsoft Word document and click Open. So I'm going to skip that. And now it's come in all pink and weird looking. But I'm going to go to my paragraph styles, and here I can see it's put it in here as subhead plus. I don't want that. What I want is for it to be the body text. So I'll click my cursor in this pink area, do a Command or Control A, and click Body Text. Now all of this text is in the format that I chose in advance for my body text to be. It's, let's see, I'll select a little. It's Minion Pro Regular 9./12. I didn't have to choose any of that because I created my style in advance. Now this should be my subhead. So I'm going to put my, let me zoom in a little, Command plus. I'll put my cursor in here somewhere and then just click on the subhead. I'll do the same thing with this. Put my cursor in there and click subhead. So now I have formatted, let me zoom out, all of the text that I need to for this first page. Now we're going to place the image here. As you remember, the image is in my folder right here, and it's called Art Class. So just so you can remember that that's where it is. With my selection tool, I'll click on this gray square, and then again I'll choose File, Place, and I'll put choose the Art Class image. So there it is. It's much smaller than this, and I don't think it's a horizontal image, I think it's vertical. So let's choose Object, Fitting, and Fill Frame Proportionately. There it is. If I zoom in, I'll show you a few things about this. See that little donut there? When I don't have it selected, but when I hover over that, I get a donut. If you click on the donut, you can move this image around within its frame. You can see I went too far to the left, so I'm going to scooch it back to the right so I get the full thing. But the idea is to choose a location that you think works best for this image. I don't know if that would be it, but let's see. I think we should see some of the art happening. There we go. This looks pretty good. I like this one. And now let's just quickly fix the photo caption. I can click on it 3 times. I already know in paragraph styles it's the style of caption, but I'll just type art class. And now we've completed our newsletter. Let's type the W key so we don't have to see all the lines, and let's zoom out. That's Command negative. Oops, too much. There it is. Oh, I guess we should probably fix the headline, and I'll put celebrating our creative community. There it is. It's community news. It is March, so I'll put that there too. So now we have a newsletter. It's about celebrating our creative community. It's got 3 columns of text. We've used paragraph styles, and we've put in a great image.